Was it around 12 hours? Getting here before yesterday was over. Oh no, it couldn't have been. In that case, thank you. If we take the transfer times out of the equation, then we were on the train for about 8 hours, I'd say. It's pretty far. Dad told me that trains are fast, too. It's not gonna let me steer the children wrong. So it still took that long even then. It must be super far away then. It really is. Though the fact that we still made it here in a day is pretty amazing. Yeah, it had taken a lot longer by horse. Yeah, a lot longer. Can I ask something too? Of course. Whether or not I'll be able to answer your question is another thing entirely. Right. Where's the biggest place in Erebonia then? I don't know. Thank you. That would be Heimdall, which is our capital city, apparently. Heimdall. That's a cool name. Yeah, it sounds strong. See, there are Nordic names. My name could pop up in here somewhere. That's a unique way to judge it. How many people live there? Oh, no. 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 It's number 3? It's 800,000? Are you lying to me right now? It is? Okay. From what I remember, it's around 800,000 people. 800,000? Is that a lot? Seems like they can't comprehend a number that big just yet. Then again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. You're not the only one. Of course, you'd never actually see that many people all at once. Not with that kind of attitude, you won't. Granted, he struggles from time to time, but they're learning the correct information in the end. Are we? So it seems. A lot of it's common knowledge, though. Common for who? Well, I'm just glad to see them learning something. He's not a bad teacher. If anyone has any further questions, please feel free to ask. Please, please don't. Can I ask something then? I hate you. Of course, what is it? How long ago was Thor's first built? Guys told me all about how it was a long history, but I've forgotten when exactly it was made. Well, it definitely wasn't 50 years ago. That much I can tell you. So the answer has been the bottom ones and the middle ones. So is it the top one? I'm going to bet on it being the top one. It's the middle again? Dang it. My logic failed me. Thor's was founded about 220 years ago, roughly 30 years after the War of the Lions ended. Why couldn't you have asked me where Dreikel's got his stupid army from? The founder was none other than Emperor Dreikels, a legendary figure in the Empire and even here in the Highlands. Founding the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away. You have one? Is the girl with glasses Gaius's girlfriend? He's not special enough for Emma to be his girlfriend. That's a long time. I didn't know that Emperor Dreikels was the one who founded it. Honestly, I don't feel like it was a very long time ago. I feel like 250 years ago isn't a long enough period for the Empire to have expanded to what it is now, but I guess. I don't know the exact situation of this world. I know who he is too. He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? He sure was. He sure was. Yeah, he won the war and became the most important person in Erebonia. Yep, that's how he became the emperor. Hearing you all talk about him really goes to show how deep his connection with Nord was. So, is there anything else you'd like to know? Me? I have a question. Thank you for not actually asking your question. I can't handle that right now. Well, it's almost time for us to finish up for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then? I think I've asked everything. I can't think of anything else either. You two really did ask a lot. Oh, yeah. Seems like she's not allowed just yet. You talked about them before, but what are nobles? Well, you see, there's been a class system in place within Erebonia for a long time now. What's a class system? Could you give me a few minutes to think? I'm not entirely sure how I should answer this. Oh no. Can I ask as well, now that it's been brought up? Go ahead. I'm not sure if either of them will really understand if you try to explain normally, so could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead? That might make things easier to understand. That makes giving an answer easier too, does it? No wrong answer, pick whatever I want, thank God. Wow, things escalated quickly, didn't they? Indeed. I wonder how he'll answer. This is still a bit tough. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, so I'll just have to answer with my heart, I guess. To me, what do you believe nobles represent? I don't really like either. These are not good options. But I feel like Reen would say a bond with one's family. I think nobles are all about the bonds they have with their family. Oh. This is mostly from my own perspective, really, but it's not something exclusive to nobles either, but they feel a sense of companionship through the family name that they've been born with. That very sense is what supports them through life and inspires them to work as much as they can to live up to it. I'm probably not explaining it too well, but that's how I feel. I see. I'm just rambling now. Sorry. No, it's okay. I learned a lot from what you've told us. I didn't really get it, but you sounded cool. Yep. So that's how he feels. That was a really thoughtful response. One very like him as well. It was. Eustace is capable of smiling? That's an imposter right there. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Now they're over-flattering me. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Let me give you something to thank you for taking the time to teach the children. I believe that was a very valuable experience for all of them. Truthfully, I don't feel like I did a very good job explaining things. I ended up spending too much time thinking about their questions, too. We could tell you were really enthusiastic, though, and I think the kids picked up on that, too. Was I enthusiastic? Was I? She's right. They all seemed to have been enjoying themselves. I'm gonna remember this, Emma. You did this to me. Your answer to that final question was rather impressive as well. Yeah, looks like the kids aren't the only ones who learned something new today. I got so caught up in the details that I couldn't really explain myself properly. But I'm glad you guys think I did okay. You should have some more confidence in yourself. At any rate, here's your compensation for playing teacher today. I got a yellow pendulum. Thank you, man. Well then, I wish you the best of luck with that field study of yours. May the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you. Free me. Where is Sheep Boy? Watari. What has happened? I was here like an hour ago and your fence was fine. Your sheep were fine. Hey there, I was waiting for you. How in the world did the fence end up like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Unfortunately, some of the sheep have managed to escape, too. I doubt there's any need to worry about monsters getting them, because they're surprisingly fast. But would you be able to go out and find them for me? Sure. Gladly. How many sheep managed to escape? 5 of them in total. Based on their hoof prints, it seems like 3 went north and 2 went south. Okay. I'd honestly like to go search for them myself, but I need to get this fence fixed up first. Otherwise, the rest of them will make a break for it as well. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. Shall we begin the search immediately then? That's probably the best idea, especially with how vast the highlands are. We'll need to make some preparations of our own before leaving, though. I agree. Heading out there with insufficient supplies is foolhardy. Right then, let's get started once we're ready. Wandering sheep. All right. I don't need to make preparations, though. Let's start with the south. Are they marked on the map? Ah. They are. Okay. That's convenient. This would have sucked if they were not marked on the map and I just had to run everywhere to try and find them. Yeah! Would have been the worst quest ever. I think I'm going this way, right? Yes. It should be right against this rock. I see the sheep. Hello, sir. Ah, found one. I'm surprised I managed to come all the way out here. What are we going to do with the sheep we find? I'll lead the sheep back to the settlement with my horse, but we should leave guiding them back until after we've found all 5. Okay, we'll leave that to you then. Found the first sheep. So we're just dragging the sheep around with us. Genius. That is not what I wanted. I mean, I guess we could be useless. It doesn't really matter right now who we run around as. There are none up there. Do we need to go up that? Yeah! Oh, the sheep is actually with us? Oh no, does that mean the sheep is in combat with us? We're not fighting anything. Anything. Until we deliver these sheep back home. I refuse. At least it's an animal and not a small child. I have a better track record with keeping animals alive than I do children. Is that one of them? Yep, that's one of the sheep we're looking for. That's 2 of them. Yep, there's still a few more out there though. Found the second sheep. Okay. Are there... Stop zooming back in. I don't see more sheep, so it should have just been... I guess the other 3 are in the north? Yeah! It definitely said earlier, but I wasn't paying attention. Let's just assume the others are in the north. Which literally requires me to pass through the settlement on my way over, so I don't really see why I couldn't just drop them off on my way. But oh well. Maybe we will. Probably not, though. Why am I not in turbo? Better question. I guess we could be useless. This This is our one chance to walk around as Usus. I could have definitely just quick traveled to the other gate, but I didn't. Ride on to the northern region of the Highlands? Yep. Oh, cutscene, I guess. Ah, the wind here feels so nice. Agreed. It has a different flavor of freshness to it than the winds in the southwestern Highlands. Oh, that's due to all the sheer cliffs around here. It gives the wind in this area a unique feel. The winds take many forms and bestow countless blessings on the people of Nord. Well, I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. Yeah, and the view here is just as nice as the vistas in the southwest too. Anyway, if we're all rested up, we should get... What's wrong? Oh, nothing really. I was just looking at that cliff over there. Is it just me, or does it look like there's something buried in it? Like some kind of giant? What are you talking about? There's no way something... Oh, hey, yeah, that is a giant. He's not wrong. What in Adios' name is that? I have no idea. Some kind of statue, maybe? Do you think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches of the Highlands? Honestly, we don't know all that much about it ourselves. It's an ancient statue said to be the guardian of the Nord Highlands. A guardian, huh? I guess it does give that kind of impression. That thing does not give guardian vibes to me. That gives robot of terror vibes to me. Emma, are you all right? Oh, sorry. I was just stunned speechless by that statue. Well, I can't say I don't understand the feeling of awe. I wonder how massive it must look when you're up close. I'd imagine it's more than likely that the photographer we're seeking is in that area. So we'll need to venture closer regardless. By the way, if you head northeast of the statue, you'll find an ancient quarry. And to the northwest is the scenic Lake Lacrima. It's always helpful to get the lay of the land, so there's no harm in visiting both of those sites too. Makes sense to me. All right, let's get moving. Did I know that Dreigels founded an army here? That's my response to that. You're totally sure that it'll never be relevant in the future? The death robot? Yeah. It's just...
There's mist in the distance.
Yeah,
okay.
It's even higher here than the Southern Highlands.
I'm sure that'll never be relevant. It's a dog! Bite me.
Well, shall we begin?
Look at the dogs! Why do you get to go first? Why do you deal so much damage is a better question. I'm gonna do it. I need to build up more CP.
It's my turn.
That's fine. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Arcus activate. Okay.
Detector,
Analyzing the
one of the
enemy's
wolves.
vitals.
What are we working with? What are we working with?
All complete.
White Fang. A wolf monster with white fur roams the highlands and always hunts together with its pack. Are you sure that's not purple?
I'll handle this.
Oh, let's... Do I want that?
Be gone!
Albino Wolfie. They really are adorable. I feel bad beating them up.
My turn.
I want a doggo. Why are you so bulky?
My turn.
Now you're
I can
poisoned.
do this.
Okay, you. Emma doesn't really need this, but why
Hang
not?
in there.
I suppose I should thank you.
Rude.
Okay.
What element are they weak to? Fire? Oh, we just gave Eustace that new fire move. We could see how that goes. You don't really have. Whatever.
I'll handle this.
The next time we fight a wolf, we
What a
will
waste of
see
time. Let's go.
how Eustace's new fire move goes.
Feel like I'm growing stronger.
Okay.
Hiya!
Where am I going? There's a treasure chest up there and a sheep. Let's go get that. Has anyone heard about the story of Emperor Dragons? It's not a story the Academy would tell.
Hiya!
The gasp.